And I've always tried to understand that when I've been on the job, I was to follow the show for years, and I've now been on the other side, seeing it for years. But it's still very reflective. You know, the power that the fans have, especially openly. Do you see that power? Do you feel it? And how much of a, I don't know what problem, how much of a, what does that do to you? Because I've always tried to understand, and it has happened here when I started, where, how much of a power do you have to you? And why do you think that?
I think all these fans and comparing and contrasting, I don't really care about religion. Because of those times that religion is, I believe in God.
How do you do that?
The white party and when Mink was crying out. Yes, that white party.
Yes,
she was dressed in white. When she was crying, I was like, don't worry, he's just a boy, he didn't say hi to you, you know how guys are, blah, 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 blah. They held on to that, whatever. The way I see it is we're all adults here, and whatever we see online, it's up to us how we want to react to it. Because the way I see it is social media is a strong facade. I don't care about impressing people on there. I just want to make money, be successful, and do what I need to do. A lot of people don't think maturely like that. A lot of people are addicted to clout. And it's up to the individual how they take the things that they see from fans. I feel like a lot of these fans are extremely toxic. It is quite concerning. Do some of us engage in that toxicity? Yes. Hell to the freaking yes. But at the end of the day, it all depends on the kind of person you are. I use this platform to promote my talents, promote myself. And I'm very grateful to that platform. And when the next season comes, I'm gonna, kind of push myself away from that, and the next set can do what they need to do. I feel like everybody here is everybody's different. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But it's not cheating, it is what it is.
Sorry, but you are famous for being very social media.
That's good.
Thank you. And you also engage fans a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe as against what she said about how she feels about social media, you are very, you engage a lot with the fans. You also sort of, like we heard here, some of your relationships have been defined by what fans have said or done to you, or how they've said things to you or reacted to you. Also, sometimes even your fans might have said things that have determined how you see other people. Why do you think you have that much more power?
Over me? Or in general? Okay, let me start by saying when I first came out of the house, obviously everything was new to me. I didn't know what was going on. It brought my mood down a little bit because I felt like the fans were demanding a lot. It was like, if you posted today, you need to post about it. I just was not doing enough, and it was very overwhelming to me. I had to get a mentor who would always remind me that put yourself first, don't let these fans dictate what you need to do. So I think I've just learned to differentiate between the real life and control some of us, maybe not all of us. Speaking for myself, there was this situation where people kept texting me, Wakoni, why do you keep liking Dorothy and Princess posts? They don't comment on your posts, they don't like your posts. Subconsciously, I actually stopped doing that. Like I knew, I kept doing it, I knew they were not doing it, but I'm like, okay. So another person kept texting me or DMing me, Yanulodo, why are you still liking that? So I'm like, okay, let me stop. So I'm not Anulodo. But sometimes, occasionally, I see his post, I see Dorothy's post, I just like. So yeah, I've been controlled once.
Erica, you have more than 5 fans. It's your words, and you have also always tweeted. I mean, I've seen things as well where you would say the people that matter to you your elites are very important to you.
Yeah.
So a lot of what they say matter to you, obviously. A lot of what they say matters to you because you engage in them quite often. A lot of your engagement is through your elites. A good part of that.
Yeah.
So which means that whatever their opinions or whatever it is about you matters. So how do you handle that and also draw the line?
First of all, I know a lot of people disguise as my fans and try to paint my fans as toxic. Some people come to my DMs and
insult me or tell me, why did you post this kind of picture? You look somehow. Or why are you talking to this person? Or why did you comment on somebody's page or something? And I'm like, I'm not scared to block you. I block you.
Even people who claim to be your fan.
Yes, but if you come and you insult me or you try to control me, I don't think I'm a fan. If you love me, yeah, I respond to a lot of like, oh, I love you. And I let my fans know they're important to me because they didn't meet me, but they just loved me and they supported me so far. So I'm very grateful.
How do you know other fans?
Other fans, I don't even see. I block a lot. I block a lot. I don't even see them. The ones that masquerade as my fans and send me insults, those ones I get really angry about those ones and I block them a lot too. I've even had this conversation with a fan-turned friend before. I spoke to the person and I was like, why do Big Brother fans like enmity so much? You as a human being, if you fight with your friend today and you guys probably don't talk for like 1 month, does that mean you cut them off forever? If they apologize or if you guys, you might say, okay, I'm not talking to this person, but at least at some point you guys will talk again. It's not that serious. I'm not going to gather enemies. Like, it makes no sense to me. So, yes, I've let people know that it doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense.
No, take our fans. Let's look at fans. Let's have another question for the fans.
Just apply for it. Simple. It's general principles.
That's your theory.
That's just it. Always and something. Apply for it. It's as simple as that.
And I just want to say thank you once again. It's been another great day. Thank you to the fans. I know we did try to mention. If you guys can explain this fan situation to me, I would really appreciate it. And I think I say this every season. It's a great show, which is why it's this popular. And I understand the love and the passion you have for the housemates, but I will never understand why we need to get to the point where, hate is what sort of is almost seen as the theme of this show. It breaks my heart because there's so much that can come out of this, of what the show is. People love the show, people love to watch the show, but I think it's a bit of a disservice to what people like these housemates bring to the show when you see comments like, oh, Big Brother fans are so toxic. Because I think we're a bit more than that, and it would be nice to see the conversation being elevated a little more. And just all us showing that, you can disagree, but it doesn't have to be to the point where lives and threatening and people are cussing out people's families. So I appeal about this every year. I think maybe 1 or 2 people listen. If 1 person listens, I think I'll be happy enough. But please, let's try and elevate the conversation and take this forward. Thanks a lot for joining us, and I'll see you guys next time.